the toothbrush. A simple invention, yet so important because it prevents tooth decay, it prevents gingivitis. There's tons of bacteria that breeds in our mouth. And when we start eating lots of sugars and sweets, that becomes acidic. It starts to cause cavities and our teeth can erode. So by brushing our teeth regularly, as well as flossing, can really help preserve our teeth for a lifetime. And one of the biggest problems is, how do you store your toothbrush? Do you put it into a cover or a case when you're done using it? Do you leave it out airborne? Are there other toothbrushes next to it or even touching it? These little things we have to observe. Now remember, just like any type of bacteria, they love to breed in moist, warm, hot environments. So the worst thing we can do is when our toothbrush is wet, is we never want to store it in a cover. We want it to become airborne. So we want to keep it in the air so we can give the toothbrush enough time that it can dry. And once your toothbrush is dry, you can move it wherever you like. But until then, never put your toothbrush that's wet into a dark place because it's going to breed lots of microorganisms and bacteria. And if you're keeping your toothbrush where people wash their face and wash their hands in a real common area in your house, take your toothbrush and move it away. Because if they're going to splash germs onto the mirror, onto the counter, it's potentially going to get in your toothbrush as well. And that can lead to other problems the next time you start brushing your teeth. And as I grew up with my sisters and brothers, we had all our 4 toothbrushes next to each other. Not a good idea. Make sure they are not touching. Remember, germs love to travel. And when it comes to cleaning your toothbrush, every time you brush your teeth, rinse it out real well. If there's anything stuck in your toothbrush, get it out, because that can bear lots of bacteria and germs. Another good thing is rinsing it with hot water for half a minute to a minute. And another great way to clean your toothbrush is taking 1 teaspoon of hydrogen peroxide to a glass of water and stir it up. If not, you can use some antibacterial mouthwash and do the same. And when it comes to time, how often should you change your toothbrush? Why don't you just mark it in your calendar every 3 months, every quarter, 4 times a year. Do it automatically, because that's going to save you a lot of potential problems from catching other germs that could get you sick, as well as the effectiveness of how well these bristles will work on your gums and teeth. And what about your toilet? Going to the bathroom several times a day. And what about others going to the bathroom if your toothbrush is exposed close to your toilet? Research shows that when the toilet seat is up and you flush it and there is waste in the water, flushing that toilet, you are getting germs and bacteria that become airborne. And when your toothbrush is close by, it's very possible you can pick up those airborne germs that you'll never know. And scientific research has shown that E. Coli, that's right, the bacteria that comes from the rectal region, have made its way onto toothbrushes that are sitting close by. So you either need to put your toothbrush farther away from the toilet, because a lot of people have small bathrooms, and on the other hand, get into the habit that whenever you flush, if your toothbrush is nearby, close the lid first, and you can prevent this from happening. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it with your friends and family. Leave your comments below. I expect many. And most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandell.